Yo, what's up, CROOKS MOTO crew? It's Jay Crooks, sitting on the Road Glide ST 2022. Picked this guy up just recently, maybe about a month ago, and as you guys seen in the previous section, I traded the Lowrider ST. Sure enough, the most desired Harley Davidson I managed to get in 2022. I finally got mine in May. But yeah, put about 10,000 miles on the Lowrider ST and realized that it just wasn't the bike for me. Being 6'1", having long legs, it just made me feel really cramped after long rips. And with CROOKS MOTO, you know, we're on the road all the time, going really far distances, and having to, you know, stretch and have all these, you know, hip pain and discomfort over, you know, 4 or 5 hours is just uncomfortable. And there were some mods I could have made with the Lowrider ST. I could have went down the money trail to get it dialed in, but you know, I decided that it was better to just get a big boy bagger instead of a mini bagger. So the Road Glide ST, the only trip I've done so far is from Washington to Idaho, and it's been pretty good. Did some 8-hanger bars, some 16-inch LA Chopper Prime 8s. Those are serving me pretty well. I haven't really gone on a lot of rips since I've adjusted them, so don't really know if they're the ones. Yeah, done some highway pegs. Gonna be working on getting a seat here soon. We got the Clockworks windshield on it too. So yeah, I'm enjoying the Road Glide. A little bit more space, you know, having storage up front, really handy. Not to mention this thing just is so smooth in the corners, man. It's got plenty of power with the 117. Just rides super smooth. I love the infotainment, the radio. Everything's really sick on it. Yeah, I think overall it's a super good upgrade, and I'm excited to feature it on the channel all throughout this summer and all the trips we're going to be going on. Sturgis, all that kind of stuff. Like, what's better to have a kick-ass sport touring bagger? For all you Lowrider ST people that maybe are my size, 6'1", long legs, just know it gets a little cramped up there, and those things are really high, so maybe something to consider. Maybe look at forward controls. Favorite parts about the Lowrider ST was the bearing number 1 does such good wind deflection. I mean, I went through so much weather and wind and just ripping 90 miles an hour on the highway, and that thing just cuts through the wind so well, keeps you well protected. If you get something like the Clockworks windshield, or if you get the 10-inch Harley windshield, yeah, I love just the ripability of the ST, the 117 engine, super good cornering, plenty of ground clearance, and it felt light, but still a bagger. Still heavy enough to control you through the wind going real fast, but also light enough to rip, you know, in the city with your Dyna Bros. The seat I had on it was the Mustang seat, super comfy, good for long trips. I missed the Lowrider ST because, again, it rips. Bar location was good, thrash and supply risers, thrash and bar. It was a great upgrade. Would have probably done the 9 or the 8.5, 9-inch risers. Yeah, I would have loved to put a pipe on it, didn't put a pipe on it, so it sounded like a sewing machine the whole time, which was kind of lame. You know, the Lowrider ST got traded in at Tacoma Harley Davidson, and a really cool story around the next dude picking it up. The dude lost his leg, came into the shop, and wanted my Lowrider ST after I traded it in. It's going to a dedicated rider, so shout out to him, that's badass. Yeah, that's kind of my summary so far, the Lowrider ST to Road Glide ST. I highly suggest getting some road time on both the bikes if you're in the middle of the decision. I would have kept the Lowrider ST for day trip type stuff. If you're going multiple days, all that kind of stuff, and you're a taller guy like me, it's just not the bike. It's better to have the touring chassis. I'm super excited to bring a ton of Road Glide ST content to the channel. A lot of stuff coming to the channel, guys. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things, notifications, follow on the Instagram, go to crooksmoto.com and buy the merch because that supports us. Put the money right back into the channel. Yeah, guys, that's about it for this vlog. Thanks again for checking out CROOKS MOTO. See you on the road. Later.